Patrick, what are we doing? It's a fucking unboxing video. Just put the stand up, point at the box, and unbox it.
This is what I'm dealing with.
Decently packaged.
Nice.
Oh my god. Take it easy, guys.
It's very, very secure.
It's very secure.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Stickers.
Nice. Good job.
Actually, nice card. A actual drawing of it, CAD drawing. Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Nice. So, Will, why are you getting an engine mount right now?
Because I feel like there is... because I feel like there is too much movement and the engine torques back and forth quite a bit, and it makes finding gears fairly hard to find, I guess. Like you can really, even not going watt, the 1-2 shift is not always the best. Especially downshifting hard, like, yeah, braking from say fourth to going to second, so downshifting. You can get like lockout too. So to be honest, there's definitely a lot of movement in there. Also shifter bushings to help with that. But everyone has sang good praise about motor mounts. So yeah, we'll do this, and this is basically the motor mount that stops the engine from torquing back because it's a transverse. So basically, when you actually hit it, the engine itself, let's say, I don't know if we have any cars around here, but say this is the car. If this is the front, that's the back. The engine is here, and it's gonna torque backwards like that,
right?
Basically. If it was longitudinal, you wouldn't have that issue. But because it's transverse, it torques back like that. So this is why this is the most critical ones for almost any front-wheel drive transverse engine.
Gotcha.
Basically.
Is this the same as the Veloster and Kona, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I don't know about Kona. I'm pretty 95% sure it is.
Same,
yeah.
Good luck. All right, well, we're going to throw that on, and yeah, hopefully makes the car feel a little bit better. Obviously, the break-in is not done, so we don't know what the watt shift between first and second feels like currently, but this should help a lot in considering that, you know, a lot of the Hyundai people complain about this. Ours is probably gonna be the exact same. So I actually just took this car for my first drive. This thing is freaking awesome. I've never driven a Hyundai, actually, at all.
Damn. I haven't either, actually.
Yeah, so this is the first time, and obviously the fucking old Hyundais aren't that good. We all know that, but man, these new N cars, dude, they're so sweet. I'm gonna have like an actual full kind of review, impressions of it, if you will. But obviously, we gotta fix the engine break-in, which, Will, you're almost there.
Yeah, we got like 100 miles.
Yeah, so it's getting close.
I'll definitely get a jack pad, but yeah, it looks like you can just do it from the fucking middle.
Oh, that's so cool.
Isn't that dope?
Oh.
Also, did you feel the hood?
Whoa, it's pretty heavy.
Dude.
Jeez.
Yeah,
That's heavy.
really skimped out there.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Okay. So per 6 instructions, I guess you can do it either way, but we'll do this one first.
What size is that?
It's a 17 mil
Nice.
on both sides. Yeah.
Cool. So is this the one main motor mount that people change out? Because I'm assuming there's going to be like 2 others on either side, right?
It is, but just for more of ease of access.
Yeah.
And then additionally, torque is a moment of force, which basically, when you hit the throttle, kind of hard to explain to the camera on the other side. When you hit the throttle, the torque of the engine will push the whole powertrain backwards.
Yeah.
Okay. So this becomes the most important part. I got shit in my eye. Most important part, and that's why, you know, on any transverse front-wheel drive cars like Volkswagens, you know, the dog bone mount, quote unquote.
Right.
You can also call them dog bone mounts. Are the most important part by miles, right? Because that's the main thing that's stopping the torque reaction from the engine.
Gotcha.
Which is obviously big. So, for bang for buck, yeah, this is the best you're gonna get, basically. Holy hell!
Wow. It's not a weld nut, is it?
No, that's what I thought too. No, it's not a weld nut. God. Fucking Christ, dude. Oh, well, hold up. Let's work smarter, not harder. I mean, whatever, like it's 6 point. I'm just gonna fucking rip on it. I moved a little bit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. My God. I must have used some like Loctite or something. Holy. Right. So this is probably a better demonstration than anything. When you hit the gas, the engine itself, because it's a rotational force, goes back like that. Yeah. So it becomes pretty easy to see why the torque strut becomes critical. Because obviously it's side-to-side movement, but that's not the direction things are moving. So clearly, the front-back movement's going to be the most critical, and that's why these guys end up making a pretty big difference.
So those are 14 mils?
214 mils, yep.
Gotcha.
And those weren't too bad, but just use a 6 point regardless. A lot of heat down here. Okay, and she is out. Okay, let's extract.
So yeah, 2 mounts side by side. It'll be, honestly, like that when it's in there. This is where the mounting boss would be. Also, interesting thing from an NVH standpoint, got a damper. So a little bit of mass to basically, that can shift your resonant frequency if there's any vibration issues, noises, rattles, stuff like that. So that's interesting. It's a good bit lighter because of that. So one good tidbit, but might make things a little noisier, a little worse for NVH. That's one thing against 6. We don't. We don't use Imperial here. It's dumb.
Ew.
Yeah, no one does that. Maybe don't put that in there. It might be like big, like American boys. I don't know.
Fuck them. They're using Imperial. They deserve it.
They deserve it. Okay. Just for reference, 3/4 for the large bolt. That'll through bolt there. And then they supply their own hardware for these two. And then it looks to be that the OE bolt would go through like that, I'd imagine.
We're gonna install the back bracket with the slanted triangular sides facing upwards towards the top of the car. Slap it in. Use the new hardware, because why not, even though the old hardware is basically new. Alright, and then I guess pro tip for me, we're gonna get everything hand tight. And usually for motor mount stuff, I usually like start the engine before torquing it fully. Let it settle, give it like a rev, and so it doesn't have any like preload or anything, and then you torque it down to spec. So, and then they recommended to do this side first, then this side. One important distinction is the 6th logo has to be facing towards the floor.
Gotcha.
Just like that. Alright, and then, washer on each side, that's critical. Not really critical, but definitely good practice. Again, I'm gonna tighten everything up, but I'm not going to final torque it down because we're gonna start the car. Also, it's a nylon locking nut, so there's gonna be a little resistance the whole way. So, now, they're not torqued down yet. We're gonna start the car, give it a free rev, make sure, all the preload gets taken out, then you torque things down. So, let's go do that. All right, and then after you start the car up, and give the engine a little bit of revs, make sure it's moved into its natural position. On flat ground, also another key thing. Will it really matter? Probably not, but it's good practice. Torque the through bolts down to 75 foot-pounds, and then the rear bolt is 50 foot-pounds. Yep. Okay. That's good. Okay.
All right, so do you feel anything like instantly when you get into the car?
Like when you start up the car?
Or just like,
So-
start up and then first gear stuff?
Yeah, so initial startup is about the same. Can't really feel that too much. That was a nice pop.
That was really good.
As far as like idle NVH, yeah, a little bit more. I don't know, this is a hard one. I'm biased. I literally do this for a job, so that stuff's kind of hard for me to not notice. But yeah, it's definitely some additional NVH. But also, you can't really I don't know, blame it too much because there is some break-in always on
Right,
any
yeah.
mounts, including rubber.
Yeah, mine did the same thing. They were stiff for 50 miles or so, and then they start getting pretty soft.
Exactly. We'll see. So far, I haven't even shifted in a second. Let's see. Not much of a difference, to be honest, on soft, slower shifting.
Which I guess is kind of partially a good thing. Means that it's not, incredibly aggressive, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like when you're going though, engine mounts are never insane. It's just like the starting off. Like starting off is actually pretty abrupt. You can feel it here once we'll go to a stop. You can feel the additional shudder. I don't know. It's easier to feel obviously from the steering wheel.
Right.
You can actually feel it in the wheel, but yeah, it's a decent amount extra NVH.
Okay.
But
I can feel a little bit more when you get off the clutch.
yeah.
Will it rev match into first gear? I have no idea.
Yes, it will.
Oh, that's nice. That's super nice.
So yeah, I don't know. Not honestly too much of a difference. Just soft driving. I guess kind of the conundrum of us not being able to rip on it yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. So just have to stay tuned for actual results because I can't really truly feel anything too much different.
When I do kind of an actual review of this car, it'll be after break-in. So we'll give more of a thought.
I forgot which one it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, as of right now, I mean, there's no way that we can tell because really the biggest thing is the first to second shift. That's where you really notice an engine mount in every single watch shift.
Exactly.
Driving around town, it's not gonna make that much.
Yeah, not much of a difference, perceivable at least.
Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and if you have any questions, let us know. This is obviously a very new car, a very new development, so we'd like to be the channel that kind of teaches people, and this is a great platform. So
yeah,
really looking forward to it.
We'll definitely update them as we get more miles because I don't know, first drive stuff's pretty hard with these kind of upgrades. So.
Yeah, cool. All right, see you guys.